So get this, I arrive at this studio complex today where I work, and in the hallway I meet a guy and he looks a bit sad, and I say, "Hey buddy, what's with the long face?" And he says, "Hey, it's just the music industry, you know. It saddens me." And I said, "Okay, what is it? What saddens you about it? I mean, I hear you, but like, what is it specifically that makes you sad?" And he says, "I just feel like there's a real lack of cosmically informed, deconstructed and dubby happy house based on principles of algorithmic music composition." And I said, "Yeah, I hear you. I agree. I think there's way too little cosmically informed, deconstructed and dubby happy house based on principles of algorithmic music composition out there. And so I fully understand your pain." And he says, like, yeah. If I think if only there was a bit more cosmically informed, deconstructed and dubby happy house based on principles of algorithmic music composition out there, then I would be more inspired to keep on making music, to keep on going. And I say, "Hey, why don't you follow me into my studio?" And he says, "Okay," and he followed me in, and I press play on this song that I'm making. And once the song's over, he cries, and this is my interpretation, but I feel like he's crying with tears of gratitude. That's the feeling that I have. That's the feeling that the room is charged with, like gratitude that, you know, finally someone is making some cosmically informed, deconstructed and dubby happy house based on principles of algorithmic music composition. And in fact, that's what he says before he leaves, just before he closes the door to the studio, like the door over there. And he says, like, "Thank you, Mads. Thank you so much. After hearing this cosmically informed, deconstructed and dubby happy house based on principles of algorithmic music composition that you've made, I feel stronger. I feel like I have the courage to go on." And I have one final question. And I said, "Okay, what is the question?" He says, "Will this be released somehow? Like, I would love to have this on vinyl at some point." And I say, Don't worry. I have an album coming out this year called A Palace Sprouting, and it will be released on vinyl, and you will be able to hear cosmically informed, deconstructed and dubby happy house based on principles of algorithmic music composition." He says, "Goodbye."